Likely rebounding from scratch this offseason, the Sixers will surely be thinking best player available if they're lucky enough to keep their pick next month. Enter Tre Johnson, one of the top scoring prospects in 2025, a high-volume scorer with very good shooting splits who brings tough shot making, fancy transition upside, and intriguing ISO creation to the table. There are surely question marks about his profile, but most of his areas to improve on have tremendous upside down the road with a little more seasoning at the next level. Who is Tre Johnson? What are his strengths and weaknesses? Let's get it. Let's start with strengths. Tre Johnson is a straight-up bucket getter. This is the name of the game for Tre's projection into the NBA. He averages 1.039 in points per possession in total offense, which grades out very good per Synergy Sports, and he can score in a variety of ways. He's got good size at 6'6" with a reported 6'10" wingspan and can score on all three levels. He's got a good pull-up jumper, and he can make difficult shots. He can do damage on and off the ball, and he can create his own shot in the mid-range. He can also get into the post and convert high difficulty turnarounds. He's extremely efficient within 3 dribbles with the ball in his hands, featuring a true shooting percentage of 44.3% on his off the dribble jump shots. Let's take a further look at Tre Johnson as a bucket getter.
Real threw it away looking for Absent. 10 combined turnovers, only 6 combined buckets. Johnson's got a chance at 3.
Tre Johnson hit an early 3, and here he is for a Will on the curl, the down curl. And Tre Johnson loving it. Got it! And a 6'6" knocks on him. They finish.
The question is, do they have the firepower to stay with Texas tonight? And Tre Johnson, case in.
I'm going to take you, then you go. If they don't say that, especially with NIL, it makes a lot of sense of coming back.
Horns on the move. Little shake and bake from Tre Johnson. Johnson picked up by Arden Conyers. He'll try to take advantage, and does. Who just stole it?
Yes.
Johnson off glass and in.
They go with Larry, better defender, better distributor. Tough shot on the baseline to start. I'd like to see Pope maybe have a little fire lit underneath him. Johnson. Oh, man. 4-minute mark of the first half. Johnson. Rice.
They've got 10 turnovers in this game. That's
number. Nickel. Isolation. Johnson wants it. Johnson crossover. Johnson driving.
The next strength is Tre Johnson is an excellent floor spacer. Tre Johnson is one of the premier scorers in this year's class, and that scoring is highlighted by his dynamic shooting ability. Defenders simply cannot afford to leave Tre Johnson open. Johnson is only left open on about 38% of his jumpers, and he hits on about 38% of such shots. That only grades out as average, but his shot making in other areas suggests he will be a reliable threat from distance and will absolutely punish teams that sag off of him. He also takes a lot of threes. 44.2% of his shots are threes, and he takes 12 threes per 100 possessions. His ability to play on and off the ball from 3 shows versatility upside that should keep him away from being just a one-dimensional scorer. His ability to hit from deep in motion is also super appealing. Johnson has shown he can drill threes receiving handoffs in transition and/or in the pick and roll. He's got a quick trigger, and this skill alone should make him NBA ready from day one.
Really attacking switches. Johnson freed himself for a. Pope somehow gets it to Johnson. Stop, couldn't get his feet underneath him. Now he'll take it and hit it. Maluma, 5 to shoot. Back out, Johnson's got to make something happen, and he hits the Vanderbilt. A very big game for both, probably more so for the Longhorns as John
wasn't there.
Johnson, the deep triple. Yes.
Other end. Numbers. Yes, sir, right there.
1 point.
50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s.
That's Houston, Iowa State. Johnson off the screen. Tre Johnson contested 3. Home and overtime number 1. Johnson for the lead.
260 pounds. The freshman from Nigeria. Let's see if Johnson can get rolling here on a step back. Triple.
Let's talk about areas to improve. Tre Johnson is just not a great rebounder or playmaker. The good news is that he doesn't turn the ball over, but that's because he doesn't often look to pass. It'll ultimately be about whether he can leverage his shooting gravity to make secondary reads and help his teammates. On defense, I think there is upside, and I believe he's solid when he's engaged, but he doesn't produce much there either. Ultimately, Tre Johnson is wired to score, and that's what you really need to know. Let's wrap it up. Tre Johnson projects as one of the top on-ball scorers in the 2025 NBA draft, with the potential to develop into a primary scoring option at the NBA level. His ability to score consistently and create space makes him a standout prospect, but adding strength, refining his playmaking, and avoiding becoming one-dimensional on the floor will be the key to maximizing his potential. Tre Johnson's superstar upside is grounded on how quickly he can consistently do all the little things on both ends of the court. If he can put it all together, we're talking ridiculous upside down the road. What do you guys think? Do you like Tre Johnson's fit with the Philadelphia 76ers? Do you think he's a top 5 prospect in the 2025 NBA draft? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you everyone for watching. Stay awesome.